Hi, wrestling fans. Thanks for clicking today's Dreaded D Rose report. Yeah, I've got my shirt on today. I was told I scared small children, farm animals, and a lot of human beings, too, I guess, yesterday. So, I got my shirt on. Hey, Fandango returned to action last night at SmackDown live event in Chicago, Illinois. He defeated Ted DiBiase, which I think myself and Max could probably do that right now. And Paul Bearer was in his hometown of Mobile, Alabama on Christmas Day when the devastating tornadoes touched down. Paul Bearer tweeted, says, "You know how much I appreciate those that ask about my family and myself after the tornadoes hit, Christmas night. So we're all fine, thanks. My thoughts and prayers go to the WWE family traveling in this horrible weather. Everyone traveling, for that matter." Says, "Be safe and patient. When the tornado hit, I was in the emergency room with my mom after taking my dad there by ambulance, and now he's back in the nursing home." And The Rock, please make a note of it, has been confirmed for another SmackDown taping in 2013. He's going to be appearing at January 22nd SmackDown taping from Sleep Train Arena in Sacramento, California. I don't remember them ever being a Sleep Train Arena. Unless I thought they were talking about something else. And R-Truth will reportedly be back on the road this coming week and is expected to be back in action early January. Truth suffered a nasty gash on his knee in a match with Cesaro at TLC. I remember telling you about that, and the video or the photo was online, and it looked like it was just a big slice across the top of his knee, not that big, but didn't know how it happened. But anyway, Truth suffered a gash on his knee at TLC, and apparently the injury came when Truth took a bump outside the ring and his knee landed on one of the props that they had set around the ring. Isn't that nice? They have props set around the ring that's apparently sharp as a scalpel. Anyway, WWE champion Cesaro Antonio, he turns 32 today. Other stars celebrating their birthday today includes Bill Eadie or Demolition Axe, 65. I didn't know he was that old. Bart Gunn, 49 years old. Bill Goldberg, 46. Andy Levine from NXT, or Tough Enough. I forgot what year. The last one, anyway. 25 years old. And Chyna, 42, around the waist. No, she's 42 years old. And it could be around the waist, too. Well, I hope she ain't watching this. Via Twitter, Paul Heyman had words for RYBACK as the two will wrestle each other in a singles match tonight, Raw, live in Madison Square Garden. I hope they got that taped, I guess. Well, they'll probably do it again some other time. But anyway, Paul Heyman tweeted, he said, "The storm-pounding New York is nothing compared to the beating I'm going to be handing out to RYBACK tomorrow night at Madison Square Garden." Yeah. Hey, superstar Ezekiel Jackson. Remember that guy? Had a hell of a set of neck muscles. Anyway, he's been injured for months and told Twitter fans that he knows when he'll be returning to the ring, and that will be soon. Maybe he'll take on old Big E. WWE kicks off their holiday tour last night with two shows, Raw in Detroit, Michigan, and a SmackDown in Chicago, Illinois. Let you know how the things went. The show in Detroit opened with Ambrose, or The Shield, taking on RYBACK, Kane, and Bryant. After the match, the 6 superstars left the arena, traveled to Chicago, where they worked the main event there. And that match saw RYBACK and Team Hell get the win. So they're going back and forth with it, which is all right. Traveling from Detroit to Chicago caused, I guess, some stalling and confusion at the Chicago show because officials were waiting for them to arrive. After losing a three-way to Alberto and Kofi Kingston, after losing a three-way to Alberto, Wade Barrett was sent right back out to the ring to lose in a single match against Kofi. That was all done apparently to stall for time for the Shield and RYBACK and Team Hell to show up. After Barrett's loss to Kofi, he made another challenge and was defeated by Ted DiBiase in street clothes. Finally, Sheamus defeated Big Show before the Rush, before they had the Rush main event, where, as noted, Team Hell No got the win, and RYBACK. Anyway, here's some interesting notes. Hope you guys never got stranded and all that stuff. Well, there's some more heavy-duty storms coming east-wise. Anyway, here's some other notes interesting from at last night's show, I guess. Brodus Clay squashed JTG and then squashed Jack Swagger. And he lands on you, that's a squash. And New Age Outlaws defeated Cody Rhodes and Sandown when Billy Gunn got the pin on Cody. Gunn and Road Dogg were said to be over big time with the crowd. Of course, they got to go through a 10-minute thing of cliches and stuff. RYBAK. Zack Ryder beat Tensai, now catch this, in a match where the winner had to sing a song chosen by the fans. Tensai lost, so he was forced to sing Rudolph's Christmas song, as chosen. They were chosen by the fans at Detroit. I hope somebody taped that. John Cena defeated Swagger. Hang on a second. Hang on. Back. John Cena defeated Dolph Ziggler in a street fight main event for Raw show, and it was supposed to have been a steel cage match, but the cage was taken down before the match with no explanation given. The match saw AJ Lee and Big E Langston. They got involved. Alex Riley, back in action in Chicago show, quickly defeated Michael McGillicuddy. Primo Epco lost to the Great Khali and Hornswoggle, which has got to be embarrassing in Chicago. And in the match where the losers had to sing a song also, and they also had to sing Rudolph. Humiliation, name of the game. Alright, as noted before, WWE will hold an interactive fan panel at Royal Rumble Fan Fest in Phoenix, Arizona at the U.S. Airways Center, January 26th and 27th. Now here's who's on the panel and stuff. Anyway, it's going to be Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels, Jerry Lawler. They're going to be discussing, of course, the Monterey Screwjob. Topics is going to be from 3 to 6 p.m. on Saturday. Triple H, Sean Waltman, Road Dogg, B.G. James, and Billy Gunn will discuss DX from 6:30 to 9:30 on Saturday, which is pretty much going to be a rehash of everything that's been done. And Kevin Nash, Big Show, Booker T is going to be discussing WCW Nitro and the Monday Night Wars on Sunday, 9 a.m. to 12 noon, which could be interesting on that. As noted earlier, tickets for the Hall of Fame 2013 ceremonies go on sale via pre-sale after WWE's Raw live event, Madison Square Garden. Well, anyway, WWE's will likely make an announcement to the local crowd, but officially announced, with the first inductee maybe on WWE television, likely won't come until mid-January when tickets go on sale to the general public. Anyway, the password, if you live in New York, is famous. That's the pre-sale password. WWE, let's see, next week's episode of the main event is featuring Khali facing Cesaro. Khali won the Battle Royal last night and become a #1 contender. That's why you got the chance to do that. All right, here's some business notes from the month of November, WWE. They averaged a little over 4,700 paid fans in North America live concerts. That's down 12% from last year. November attendance was also down 11% from 2011. And WWE shipped 556,000 DVDs in November. That's up 107% from November last year. And the most shipped DVD over the past year is WrestleMania 28 with 236,000. The Rock was second, 150,000. CM Punk, 114,000. The Undertaker's DVD, the streak deal was 102,000. Greatest Superstars, 96,000. NWO, 94,000. Royal Rumble, 89,000. What are they selling for? $10 or $19.95? A lot of money. WWE website had 11.2 million unique visitors in November. That's down 4%. and they average a little over 1,200 shop orders per day, and that's exactly, I guess, the same average as last year. And last year at this time, Raw averaged about a 3.12 rating with a little over about a 4.5 million viewers. Show this year's average 2.78 rating with about right at 4 million viewers. That's a 10% drop in ratings and 10.7% in the total audience. They're going to have to be bumping some things up. The advertisers are going to be getting kind of shaky. And last year, at the same time, SmackDown averaged about a 2.50 rating with a little over 3 million viewers. This year, its average is 1.88 with about 2.6 million viewers. That's about an 8% drop in ratings, 11% drop in audience. By the way, Naomi gets the Diva Spotlight, WWE website, and WWE signed Alexander Jones of Knox Pro Wrestling, a developmental deal. He's heading to NXT. Knox is went to the school in Simi Valley, California, owned by former WWE star Rikishi. And WWE star and current New Japan star David Hart Smith met with the Dynamite Kid last week in England for the Christmas holidays, and the Kid said there was no chance of him going into the WWE Hall of Fame. He also currently turned down $5,000 to do a 2-hour interview with TV Asahi, something like that, in Japan. Apparently don't want the money, or don't want to talk about it. And it's reported, I'm about done, hold on. Reported by one source last week, WWE were looking to bring in investors on board to help launch the network. Word coming out of this week's is that the reports are not true. WWE are not looking for getting any kind of partners right now. And one of the issues with Randy Orton's shoulder dislocation is that he has a hypermobile shoulder, hypermobile shoulder. I never heard of that. It's a condition that allows the shoulders to stretch back and farther than the average person. The flip side is that he's more prone to injuries, mainly shoulder dislocations, in the long run. This shoulder joints can wear out much faster than a normal person. When Orton gets older, he's to be a strong candidate for osteoarthritis. I think that's the kind of the deal that magicians have. Not musicians, magicians. When they do the straitjacket thing, I think they can pop their shoulders out and become narrower to get out of the, you don't care, do you? Hey, thanks for clicking, you guys. I gotta go.